We are joined by the man who led the exodus of Congress MLAs to the BJP in Goa. That's Digambar Kamat. Saurabh Shukla is with him. Saurabh, I mean, the fact that Digambar Kamat left the Congress, he was a trusted stalwart of the Congress party, leader of the opposition, has just walked across to the BJP and has just returned from a temple. Tell us more.
Absolutely. Sir, you have just returned from the temple. What made you leave Congress today?
Where is the Congress leadership? Last 5 years. Is there any leadership for the Congress? In 2017, we got here 17 plus 1, 18 seats after the elections. And we wanted 3 or 4 seats for forming the government. We could not form the government because leadership was not taking any decision. Same thing in 2022. All 17 MLAs had deserted the party out of 18. I was the only MLA who contested. I led the party from the front. I still believe that if it was not me, it would have a serious more problems for the party. They would not have won even 11 seats. We got 11 seats. And then you say, they suddenly change me from the position of leader of opposition.
The Congress is saying that they made you leader of opposition. They made you chief minister as well.
They didn't make me chief minister. They made me chief minister because there was a fight between two people. They made me the chief minister. I gave justice to that post. I led the coalition government with NCP, independents, and gave a stable government for 5 years, which everybody admits, and a good governance. Not like that. I tried to concentrate on good governance. Even when in 2000,
Saurabh, if I could also just ask, Saurabh, if I could just ask Mr. Kamat that point that he just returned from the temple, as you said.
After 17 people left.
But why did he then go at that time with Rahul Gandhi and take a pledge in temples, churches, mosques? Why did they do that then? What happened to that promise? Also, what does he think of this timing while Rahul Gandhi is on a Bharat Jodo Yatra?
So Congress has to introspect what is going wrong.
Sir, this is the timing where Rahul Gandhi is leading Bharat Jodo Yatra. And at the time when Congress is trying to strengthen the leadership in the country, you have left.
See, by doing Bharat Jodo Yatra, do you think Congress will be strengthened? Will it fetch votes for the party? Today, what you require is good setup organization. Where is the organization in the Congress party today? What was the Congress organization 15 years? I was the chief minister of the party. I have seen how the organization functioned during this time, how the decisions were taken. Today, where is decision? No consultation. When they changed me as the leader of opposition, did they have one courtesy to call me to Delhi and discuss with me?
It was not discussed with you.
Nothing
so
was discussed.
Now a lot of people, Congress is saying that before the election, you went with Rahul Gandhi to Mahalakshmi temple. You took oath.
Rahul Gandhi did not accompany me to Mahalakshmi temple. That is a false thing.
You did not take oath?
No, we didn't take oath. We went to Mahalakshmi temple and Pandit ji cited some oath which we repeated, saying that we will remain with the party. Now, when the circumstance in Goa, we have a system of taking prasads. You go to Zamolin temple where I went today. You go to Mahalakshmi temple. Whenever, supposing I want to do some construction, I go to the temple and I'll ask the God whether I should take this project, well, if it will be successful, I will take. If God says, yes, go ahead, then only I will take. And God says, no, don't go ahead, I leave that project. So similarly, when such circumstances come, we go, there is a system. Today, if you want to go, you go tomorrow morning to Zamolim and see how many people are there.
You went to the God today?
I didn't go to the God. I went to the God 3-4 months back. When my workers told me that this is not a time for you now anymore to stay in Congress, we will not work for the Congress. The way they have humiliated you, we are not going to support the party and support you if you remain in Congress. So I had no other option.
You've spoken with the God 3-4 months
I had taken this prasad. God said, same. I went to Mahalakshmi Devi. Mahalakshmi
God
Devi
has spoken with you?
We have a system of putting flowers. Spoke means we don't communicate with the God through flowers. There are flowers on the left side, flowers on the right side. Pandit ji interprets each flower. So like that I went to Mahalakshmi Devi. Mahalakshmi Devi. I told her the fact. I told Pandit ji, this is the fact. Ask Devi what I should do. If she says go ahead, I will go ahead. If she says don't go ahead, you stay here, I will stay.
Now what is future course of action? What has Pramod Sawant promised you? Are you going to be a minister
in his government? I have not been promised by anything, by anybody. I am a senior most leader in the state today. I have worked in BJP. I was the first of the 4 MLAs who got elected on BJP. I had given a good administration when even I was the minister. In
Saurabh,
the BJP
what
government.
we could
And
also,
there is no question. Top
Saurabh, I
leadership
saw
knows me
Mr.
personally.
Kamat saying there that he got a
Everybody knows
signal
me.
from
So I have
God
left
to join
my
the
faith
BJP,
to the
but the
central
AAP,
leadership of
AAP has
BJP. I
tweeted
have
today
not
that
asked for
see this
anything.
shows
I
that the
will not
only
ask for
opposition to the BJP is AAP, that if you elect a Congress MLA means you have voted for a future BJP MLA. Will this give, with the end of the opposition, Congress opposition in Goa, will this mean AAP is the real contender against the BJP?
Very interesting question from Sonia. Sonia is saying that Aam Aadmi Party today issued a statement saying that if you are voting for Congress, then you are voting for BJP. Because today 8 MLAs have joined BJP. People have voted for Congress. So now only opposition to BJP is Aam Aadmi Party in Goa. What do you have to say about it?
No, that's what I said. Congress should introspect. Why this is happening? Nobody is introspecting. By doing yatras, you don't introspect. You sit together with the senior leaders. They should introspect why people are leaving us. Person like Ghulam Nabi Azad is leaving the party, writing 5-page letter. What it indicates? Then you start blaming him. What is this? Now I have left, they'll start blaming me. They don't have courtesy. Now their central leader came to Goa last time after this crisis. They didn't have courtesy. You want to call me, come and meet me, and you expect me to be still in the party?
Saurabh, thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
I have got elected from Margam for 8 times.
Saurabh, thanks very much for getting that
continuously.
exclusive
Thank you,
with
sir.
Mr. Digambar Kamat. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Mr. Kamat. Thanks very much.